guys, it is Friday, August 1st, 2025, and I'm back with some free VST plugins to help you with your musical adventures and endeavors. All right, guys, so beginning of the new month, and we're gonna jump right into it in a minute. Let me just adjust something here. Let's do that. All right, so almost. So the free VST plugins for today are as follows. We got a couple to look at today and a little mini rant to go on. So first up for today, we have Massive X Player from Native Instruments. Next up, we have Beam Filter from Lunacy Audio. All right, let's jump to the download pages real quick. So first up, for Lunacy, this is pretty much what it looks like. Put your email here. You might get that pop-up. Might not, you might not. Put your email here, hit download. They should be, I think, sending you a link, or the link might pop up there. I'm assuming it's Mac and PC compatible. They don't really say anything here about it. And you should be able to get the plugin. Next up, for Massive X Player, let me deal with this real quickly. So this is from Native Instruments, very well known, very popular company in this community, in the plugin DAW world, right? So my big issue that I've always been having with Native Instruments is the support with the software. So they have their own plugin installer. It's called Native Access. So through that, you log in with your account and you're able to access all of the things you own through Native Instruments, both purchased and whatever they offer free. So they have something called Complete Start, complete with a K, and that is their free bundle that they give you. They throw in a ton of stuff in there. Very appreciative. It's amazing. The problem is between staying up to date with the actual installer, Native Access, and also the plugins staying up to date as far as updates, bug fixes, advances. It's a nightmare. It's all over the place. It's very inconsistent. And then also the installing of the different plugins, especially when you're installing different software instruments, sample instruments with Contact. There are so many different ways to do it, and based on the affiliation with the third-party company that's creating the expansion, it's different every time, and it gets really annoying because sometimes it's just not working and you're trying to install the thing. All right, we come to Massive X Player. So Massive X Player just released, I want to say at the beginning of this week. It is something new. They've had Massive X and I think Massive X Pro. They've never had Massive X Player, which is the free version, and that's usually where they give you access to a decent amount of the presets, but you're limited in the amount of control you have over the presets as far as tweaking and tailoring the sound to the way you need. Fine. So they make Massive X Player. I went on when I saw the news and I was trying to download it from since Monday, and I couldn't download it because it would not show up in Native Access. I'm logged in. My Native Access is updated to the latest version, and it's just not showing up. It's supposed to show up on the homepage according to the website. If you go here and you click download, right here. So it says download with complete start. So you go here to download complete start, and it's telling you to download native access, and it says once you open native access, you'll find it on the home tab. And that was not my experience. Could not find it on the home tab. It was a bit of a nightmare, and I'm trying to figure out what's wrong. I'm on 2 different computers trying it out, my desktop behind me and my laptop, and you just can't find it. It's just not there on the home tab. You're trying to refresh, nothing's happening. So ultimately on my desktop, I uninstalled native access and then reinstalled it, and then it showed up, and I was able to now download it from within my account in native access. So I come over to the laptop to do the same thing, and I uninstall and then reinstall native access on the laptop, and then when I log in, native access is just blank screen with the swirly spinning circle saying loading, and it just did that for 20 minutes. Close it, reopen it, same thing. Close it, reopen it, same thing. Restart the computer, open it, same thing. Uninstall it, reinstall it again, same thing. And it just kept doing that for a day and a half until finally yesterday it just pops up out of the blue. And then I was able to install it. And I don't understand. I always have that problem when I'm installing certain things into certain of the Native Instruments products, especially stuff for contact. It's always very inconsistent and very unreliable. They will say something is there and you don't see it for 2 weeks. After it releases 2 or 3 weeks later, then you'll see it pop up randomly in native access under your account. So I don't know what it is, if they're having server issues or what, but I'm seeing other people talk about it online, and I'm like, oh, hey, I want to check it out, and I want to talk about it on my live stream, but it's not available. Anyway, that's the rant, guys. Native Instruments, you guys need to get it together. For such a big company, as far as just popularity and your foothold in the industry, it is very shameful for you guys to have such poor, I guess, software support. I don't know what it is, but you guys need to step your game up. You know that you have a release coming up, and it just needs to be smoother. I also did some checks online in some forums, and people were reporting that they were having the same issue also. So you guys really need to get it together, especially when you're getting ready to launch something new. People are going to jump on it, want to test it out, want to talk about it. It shouldn't be such an arduous task for us to gain access to it. Make it as easy, make it as painless as possible. And then also we need to get some level of consistency with especially installing contact libraries. From one developer, it's easy. You just grab the that access code, and you put it in, and then it automatically gets added to your account. For some, you have to download it from the developer's website and then install it, and then it's not showing up, and it's just so confusing that you're trying to figure out what folder to put the files in. Let's just unify it to just one method, something simple, so that we can have consistency across the board on how to install, and just make sure that it's clear and simple on how to install these libraries. All right, guys, rant's officially over. Sorry about that. So for today, I have an arrangement in the DAW showcasing these plugins that we're going to talk about today briefly. I'm not going to drag this live stream out any longer, so let's check out the example we have right here. right, so right now we just have some chords, basic chords. I actually wrote a song to this already, working on it. But once I got to this level, that's all I needed to actually come up with some song ideas, chorus, verses, all that good stuff. So I have a fully written song already. Just got to start recording and laying down the vocal ideas, play around with that, and also flesh out the instrumentation some more, build out the production. But so this piano, which is not on the list, I wanted to talk about, but for some reason this website is down. So I have Monster Piano version 3, but I can't post any links because the website is nowhere to be found right now. Hopefully it'll be back up. I think they had an issue like this earlier this year, but I don't know what's going on. But the developer site is down right now. So, but that's what's playing the piano. So Massive X is playing a pad that I liked. So this is what the interface looks like. They give you about 60 different options within your preset list. So 60 presets. I'm using this one called Beyond the Corner. And over here, if you notice, we have what essentially is like an XY pad. And then there are predetermined preset motions, animations they call them. Over here we see the animator, and you can click which animation you want, which one of the preset animations you want. And these animators can be used to drive all of these parameters at the bottom for your preset. So you can really get in there and get some stuff done. And it's a cool concept that they have preset animation paths, and then you can assign them to different knobs and decide the speed, how fast, how slow. You can sync it to the tempo of your DAW. Turn on the retrigger function so that every time a new note is hit, it starts the path back from the beginning, as opposed to just continuing on the path. So pretty cool interface and pretty cool options. I would love to see this being implemented more and more in other plugins, whether it be just modulation plugins, modulated filters, and of course in synths. But just having these predetermined paths for the animator dealing with the XY pad is a great idea. So that's one of the really cool, unique things about what they are doing in Massive X Pro. I'll see if when I flesh this out, I can utilize some more presets, different type of presets within the production. But that's pretty much it for Massive X. So cool addition, cool option once you can get it to install. They have all the latest features, support that you would get for VST3, it's resizable, all that good stuff. So next up, to add to that sound, I'm using Beam, which is a filter essentially. And you can choose the different type of filter you want to use: low pass, high pass, band pass, peak, formant, bell, low shelf, high shelf. Good amount of options here. And then we have cutoff, the Q, stereo, and gain. What I did in my DAW was I used my DAW's internal modulation, and I already modulated these parameters, linked one to the other. So just to get this clean but subtle movement to give the sound a lot more character. So I'll let you hear the sound, the pad without the filter, then I'm going to turn the filter back on. So this is what it sounds like without the filter. Let's go ahead and turn that on. So just a little bit subtle, not too much. I wanted the filter to kind of clean up the low end a little bit. I don't want too much low end information. That's why I chose this shape. And then with the modulator and my DAW, I can fine tune the modulation, movement, and path that I wanted to apply to this filter and just have it move in the specific area that I want, both vertically and horizontally. But this is a pretty cool filter, and it is amazing that it is free. So that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Definitely check out these plugins. The link is in the description. It'll take you over to this blog page where you can check out the download links for the corresponding plugins and add them to your arsenal. So definitely check those out. Once again, the link is in the description. There's also a description for my video series on PC specs and how it relates to music production. So if you're looking to understand how your DAW works along with the internal components in your laptop, in your computer, to help you get a smooth experience when you're working on music, whatever your function is in music production, definitely check out that series. It'll help you understand how that is helping to power your DAW. So if you're having issues where your DAW is stuttering and giving off clicks, pops, you're getting audio cutouts, it's freezing, it's crashing, and it's just distracting you, you're just not getting a smooth and effective experience, definitely check that out. It'll help you understand what may be causing the problem and what you may need to do to fix it. Also, there's a link in the description for a growing playlist for these videos that I do multiple times a week. So if you're looking for more free plugins, 100% free, definitely check out that growing playlist. We have over 400 videos there. If you're looking for more free VST plugins, 100% free, definitely check that out. Lastly, there is a link in the description for my video series that I started this year titled 52 Weeks of Reaper, where every week for 52 weeks on Saturday, I will be releasing a new video focusing on a key feature in Reaper. Those videos launch every Saturday. So in a couple of hours, it will be Saturday, so I will be releasing a new video again, more in the afternoon from that series. So check out the latest topic and check out some of the topics that are there right now. If you're looking for a DAW, you're trying to learn about Reaper, or you're looking possibly to switch DAWs, definitely check that out. It'll help you understand what makes Reaper such a flexible and amazing digital audio workstation. So I think that's about it. Check back tomorrow, Saturday, guys. I'll be doing the second live stream for the week. I'll have this musical idea more fleshed out, and I'll present you guys with some more free VST plugins. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. And as always, you will see me in the next video.